Hello guys, so in this video you are going to see the Dbms part 2 series. Here we'll be going to cover some very important interview questions in Dbms. So come with me. This is my first question. What is a key and its uses? So a key in Dbms is an attribute or set of attributes that uniquely identify a tuple or row in a relation or a table. The use of key is, keys are a very important part of relational database model. They are used to establish and identify relationships between tables and also to uniquely identify any record or row of data inside a table. Our question number 2 is, what is primary key and alternate key? Primary key is unique plus not null. I'm going to expand it out for you. It uniquely identifies a record in relational database table. It is a combination of unique and not null constraints. There can be more than one candidate key in a relation, out of which one can be chosen as the primary key. For some instance, just wait, what is candidate key? I'm going to explain it for you. Till then, just remember that in a relation there can be more than one candidate key, but primary key is the only one. There cannot be two primary keys or more than one primary key in a table. Alternate key. The candidate key other than the primary key is alternate key. My third question is, what are primary key constraints in SQL? A primary key constraint depicts a key comprising one or more columns that will help uniquely identify every tuple or record in a table. The fourth question is, what are properties of primary key? So no duplicate values are allowed, that is, column assigned as primary key should have unique values. No null values are present in column with primary key. Hence, there is mandatory value in column having primary key. Only one primary key per table exists, although primary key may have multiple columns. No new row can be inserted with the already existing primary key. Here, it is classified as simple primary key that has single column and composite primary key that has a multiple column. Fifth question is, what is candidate key? The minimal set of attributes that can uniquely identify a tuple is known as a candidate key. The value of candidate key is unique and not null for every tuple. There can be more than one candidate key in a relation. Candidate key can be simple, that is having only one attribute, or composite as well. What is foreign key? So it is an attribute or set of attributes that references to primary key of same table or another table. These are the columns of a table that points to primary key of another table. They act as a cross-reference between tables. My question number 7 is, what are foreign key constraints in SQL? Foreign key is a column that refers to the primary key or unique key of other table. So it demonstrates relationship between tables and acts as cross-reference among them. Table in which foreign key is defined is called foreign or referencing table. Table that defines primary or unique key and is referenced by foreign key is called primary or master or referenced table. For the table that contains foreign key, it should match the primary key in the reference table for every row. This is called referential integrity. Foreign key ensures referential integrity. Our question number 8 is, what are properties of foreign key? Parent that is being referenced has to be unique or primary key. Child may have duplicates and nulls. Parent record can be deleted if no child exists. Master table cannot be updated if child exists. Must reference primary key in primary table. Foreign key column and constraint column should have matching data types. Records cannot be inserted in child table if corresponding record in master table do not exist. Records of master table cannot be deleted if corresponding records in child table exist. My ninth question is, what is a super key? A super key is a combination of all possible attributes which can uniquely identify two tuples in a table. Superset of any candidate key is super key. Super key, in short, it is the set of attributes that uniquely identify a tuple. My question number 10 is, what is entity, entity type, and entity set? Entity, any object which has physical existence, a particular person, car, house, or employee. Or it may be an object with a conceptual existence, a company, a job, or a university course. An entity is an object of entity type. Set of all entries is called as entity set. 11th question is, what are attributes? So they are the properties which define the entity type. For example, roll number, name, date of birth, age, address, mobile number, they are the attributes which defines the entity type student. My question number 12 is, it's not a question, it's kind of important term. I have defined here the relationship. It is the association between two or more entities. For example, if you have entity 1 as student and entity 2 as course, so the relationship is study. The students study the course. So here the two entities are in a relationship. Now there are some representations how you represent them. So your entity is represented by a rectangle, attribute is represented by an ellipse, and relationship by a diamond. So about your attributes, for example, if you have your entity as student, so their attributes can be the name, date of birth, age, Aadhaar number, PAN number, etc. Here you can see my two entities are represented in rectangle and the relationship was in diamond shape. Thank you.